Yeah, the countdown's over. We got to start the show.
Dude, do you not see me in here? I have the women of Lockerbie. I am so relaxed with this fantastic literature featuring wonderful characters like Woman 1, Woman 2, and Olive. There's no way I can do the show right now. I mean, I'm so calm. I'm so chill. I'm so zen. Not even an energy drink could get me ready for the Frosties. I'm sorry, dude. I can't do it.
I got just the thing for you, Cass. Here we go.
All right.
Come on, baby.
Whoa! Let's go! Roll the open!
Sun is in the east, calling out the beast, the tiger underneath. Starting to believe the world is at my feet. I'm ready for the feast, it's all within my reach. It's all within my reach.
Pulling away big time there is Andre Morrison of Carson-Newman.
Torrent behind the defense, knocks it over the keeper. Dressel, 1-0 to Penland. 2 seconds, Penland 35-footer. He nails it.
Chain breaker, earth shaker, rainmaker. Chain breaker, earth shaker, rainmaker. Yeah, another level. Chain breaker, earth shaker. Rainmaker, yeah, another level. Chain breaker, earth shaker, rainmaker, oh, to another level. I'm going all the way. I'm going, yeah, my blood is rebel. I'm going all the way. I'm going to another level.
Goes inside. Browder meets the 7-footer. Chow left point measures a 3. Bang, bang!
Headed from distance, bottom left corner.
Porter lifts the next pitch to left center. This one's back, and it's gone. And Carson-Newman wins 8-0.
A nice pancake for Tizakowski. McComb sends it over, and a big block up front. It's Oldenburger and Kieran.
Back to pass. Luttrell airs long. Wide open. Zach Williams tosses it at the 25. Touchdown. Carson-Newman.
Another 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And Carson-Newman wins against the Lenore Rhine Bears.
Next, and there's a good chunk of you out there tonight, are student workers. Our camera operators tonight, Kennedy Goins, Ava El Halou, Colin Kempfert, Max Bryant. Give them a round of applause. A bunch more of you are there at a moment's notice if we need help. So if you would, if you helped out with running scoreboard, or we called you and we needed a camera operator, or you helped us out in the press box for football season, please stand up. This isn't true. This isn't true. Because I know there are some of you out there tonight that helped us out. Yeah, like back there. Shame on you for staying seated. You guys absolutely make this engine hum. And when you're there at a moment's notice to help out, know how much I appreciate it. Now, where's Lauren? Where's Lauren Lovell? Lauren's in the back. Lauren, please stay. Yeah, she's standing. I can't see through the spotlight. Lauren has to put up with me as we let the voting play out year after year. And she is very patient and kind and makes the trophies happen. And she does so on a moment's notice. Please give her a warm round of applause. Finally, and most critically for me, is my wife and the mother of my two precocious and wild children, Sienna and Adria. I love you both very much. I love you, Leanda, very much. Leanda is the walking definition of invested. She cooks for the press box during football season. She's our sideline reporter on air. You'll hear her voice later tonight as the 2011 West Virginia State Associated Press Anchor of the Year for radio. She writes features. She's my sounding board. Probably more crucially, my reality check while doing the heavy lifting at home with the kids. So, Leanda, you have my unending admiration, appreciation. Thank you so much. Now, for some opening remarks, our speaker today is none other than Vice President for Athletics, Matt Pope. Please welcome him to the stage for some brief comments.
Thank you all. Good evening. Welcome to the 2025 Frosty Awards. Before we get started, I want to recognize some dignitaries that we have with us. We are blessed to have our 23rd President and First Lady, Dr. Charles and Sandra Fowler, are with us tonight, and we're grateful that they're here. We're honored to have members of our Board of Trustees with us tonight, members of our President's Executive Leadership Team. Our NCAA Faculty Athletics Rep is in here. I just stared at him. There's Bob Trenum with us tonight, and just a whole host of coaches, administrators, and staff. And so if you would all clap your hands with me, and let's show appreciation to these folks, all they do. Adam took all my points, but I do want to recognize Jackson White and Joel McDivitt. If you're in the room, would you please stand? They're hiding in the back beside Lauren. They make a lot of things happen around here, and if you don't know them, get to know them. They're great people. Workhorses, they're just fantastic, and we're so blessed to have them. Billy Graham once said, one coach will impact more young people in a year than the average person does in a lifetime. Our coaches have sacrificed so much, their time, their talent, their treasure. It's all an investment and a commitment to the programs and to our student athletes who will one day be leaders in our society, and we are certainly grateful for them, and you all recruit very well from the look around the room here, so congratulations to you. To our student athletes, it's my honor and a blessing to get to know you over the years. I get to know you and your families a lot of times very well. depending on the sport, and I think that's a blessing. Many of you will be honored tonight for your achievement, and please know how proud we are of how you represent Carson-Newman, the way you do it, and we're sincerely grateful for that and how you glorify God in what you do. As a point of privilege, I do want to, this has been praying on my heart, I do want to share, I certainly hope that during your time here at Carson-Newman, this is an opportunity for me to share, but I certainly hope that you've heard the greatest message ever told, and that is the gospel of Jesus Christ. In a world filled with uncertainty, doubt, pain, questions, I want you to know there's truth, there's a love that never ends, there's Jesus Christ. And I want you to know, if you have questions or you don't know what I'm talking about, I invite you to come see me, come see Dr. Fowler, come see others that I've mentioned, and we'll be happy to share our personal testimonies with you. I believe I'm going to heaven, and I want you there with me when I get there. So I wanted to take that moment just to say that I pray for you all. I hope you come to know him, and if you haven't, I hope that he becomes your personal Lord and Savior at some point in your future. So, as John Wooden said, talent is God-given, be humble. Fame is man-given, be grateful, and conceit is self-given, so be careful. So as a great former Carson-Newman coach once said, how's your heart? God bless you all. Go Eagles, and talons up.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to recognize the best of the best that Carson-Newman Athletics has to offer. We've asked each program to select their MVP, and now we'd like them to come together and recognize them all as one body. This is our parade of MVPs. So as your name is called, please come to the front and be recognized as one incredibly talented group.
From women's swimming, Megan Corcoran. Baseball, Logan Floyd. From beach volleyball, Paige Halcrow. Men's swimming, Asger Hartvig. From indoor volleyball, Maddie Hurst. For men's basketball, Braden Illick. Women's soccer, Malia Kim. Men's cross country, Colton Lee. From men's golf, Elliot McGregor. Men's track and field, Andre Morrison. Coming away with the victory.
From cheerleading, Krista Nicely. From women's golf, Ida Peterson. Women's cross country, Jenna Pittman. From women's track, Sade D'Souza. From softball, Sierra Rogers. From women's tennis, Maria Del Mar Sardamarti. Women's basketball, Lindsay Taylor. Men's soccer, Antoine Torrent.
Hutton comes out, a shot finds its way into the net. The Eagles fall.
From men's tennis, Marnix Van Dalen. And from football, Major Williams. Ladies Ladies and gentlemen, how about one more big round of applause for all of our MVPs? Let's keep that going as they leave the stage. Come on. Let's give old Tyler Needs a round of applause, doing an excellent job helping people off the stage. Great job, Tyler. I'm proud of you. Now, please join me in welcoming Carson-Newman Eagle Club Director David Needs to present our Booster of the Year Awards.
All right. It is my great privilege tonight to recognize our Eagle Club Booster of the Year. Graduates of Carson-Newman in 1971 and 1972, Sherry and Alan Sharp have given their lives to making their community better. As lifelong educators, they have given in a way that has made an impact in their community and in their profession. Their goal is to be imitators of Christ. And in their way, in their walk, and in their daily walk, that is evident. Certainly, as you look at what they are, they're dedicated to helping others and a believer in missions. They are surrogate parents to many of us that came to Carson-Newman as student athletes. And like I said, even to myself, they are surrogate parents because they offered their home to student athletes in the 1980s and the 1990s. They offered their home for a meal, for an opportunity to get together, a place to study, a place to do laundry, or if you were just a little bit homesick, they made you feel like you were at home. For decades, Sherry would provide food in the press box, and Alan would work in the press box for football games. In recent times, Sherry and Alan have served our coaches and staff countless times with food and their unwavering support at our biggest games as they travel with us all over the country. This year, teamed with the Wyatt family, they developed a staff appreciation fund for our coaches and staff as a way of saying thank you for their hard work and dedication. It is my great honor and privilege to recognize two people that I consider almost as parents, Sherry and Alan Sharp, as our 2025 Eagle Club Boosters of the Year.
Let's give Sherry and Alan one more big round of applause. The next awards we will present are the Wounded Warrior Awards, and here to present these is Director of Sports Medicine, Kelsey Petz. These awards go to the man and woman who have surmounted remarkable odds to return from injury, and this year's winners are from men's swimming, Will Humphrey. And our women's winner from the cheerleading squad, Caitlin Loveday. Next up, our male and female lifters of the year. So Director of Sports Performance, Jeff Boschman. Please make your way up front with the straps. I do believe it's probably pretty self-explanatory what these awards mean. So, Ian, roll video, please. The Women's Lifter of the Year from Track and Field, Brooke Taylor. And the Men's Lifter of the Year from football, Zach Williams. Brooke could not be here today because she's off to the SAC Championships to compete. But let's give old Torpedo a warm round of applause for being able to accept in person. We'd now like to take some time to recognize those who are committed to academic excellence in the classroom in addition to excellence on the field. And I'd like to ask our faculty athletics rep, Bob Trentum, to come forward as we present our male and female scholar athletes of the year. Our men's winner is from the swim team. No surprise, it's Asger Hartvig. Our female academic athlete of the year is from beach volleyball, Kat Nelson. Our top academic athletic honor bears the name of our AD Emeritus and his wife, Alan and Phyllis Morgan. Please make your way to the front. The Alan and Phyllis Morgan Academic Athlete of the Year is from men's basketball with a 4.0, Jack Browder. Let's give one more big round of applause for all of our academic winners. Ladies and gentlemen, we have hit the meat of the evening. It is time to start handing out Frosties. So, if you are new to this award show and win, remember, we do expect and demand acceptance speeches. Keep it brief, please, but we do want to hear from you. So please, welcome to the stage to help us present our first category from the women's soccer program, Molly Buckowitz and Alicia Teskey.
Sure, we'd all love to crush every game from start to finish. But hey, where's the fun in that?
Sometimes it's the nail biters, the last-minute magic, and the heart-stopping comebacks that make a game unforgettable.
Now, let's meet the finalists for the comeback of the year.
The finalists for the Frosty Award for Comeback of the Year are baseball versus Emory and Henry.
The Eagles advanced their best start in program history to 10-0 after rallying from 5 down in the series finale against Emory and Henry to win 7-6. CN scored 7 combined runs in innings 6 and 7 to take the lead and never relinquish it. Logan Floyd's 3-run single in the 7th put CN ahead for good.
0-1. Line drive, right field. It gets down. 1 run is in. Miller rounding third. He will score. Here comes a 3rd run. Williams, head first slide. He gets there. A 3-run single for Logan Floyd, and Carson-Newman has scored 7 unanswered runs and leads by 2.
Football at Catawba.
For 3 consecutive drives, Catawba had stopped the Carson-Newman offense, holding the number 25 ranked Eagles to just 14 offensive plays for 28 yards. But with 3:17 left in the game and down by 3, CN found the grit to punch its way down the field and keep its record perfect. Jaden Sullins bullied his way into the paint over the left side of the line with 25 seconds left on the clock to secure a 35-34 victory over the Indians.
Zone for the Eagles. Whitson under center, 1st and goal from the 3, left hashes. Whitson takes, turns and hands off Sullins. Sullins burrowing forward left side. Sullins is all the way home. Touchdown, Carson-Newman.
Football at Mars Hill.
It all began with a play the team dubbed the On-Cybert. Trailing by 13 with 2 minutes to go, and by 6 with 1:35 left in the game, Carson-Newman recovered an onside kick, and in spite of trailing for every single second of regulation against Mars Hill, the EKG Eagles pushed the ball into the end zone with all zeros on the clock on a 4th down, 1-yard run from Jaden Sullins to escape Mirror Stadium with a 28-27 victory.
Slot left, Bradley slot right. Whitson takes, gives Sullins left side. Sullins is in! Touchdown! Carson-Newman, zeros on the clock. Jaden Sullins to the left on the dive. Can you say EKG Eagles?
The 13-point fourth quarter comeback was the largest fourth quarter comeback in CN history.
Men's basketball versus Anderson.
Carson-Newman rallied from its 7th largest deficit this century, coming back from a 15-point deficit to prevail 81-79 over Anderson. Jack Browder connected on a 6-foot bunny with 30 seconds left for what would ultimately prove to be the game winner for CN.
10-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Hubbard at the head of the key. Drives on right to the basket, feeds Browder middle of the lane, leans in, hangs and hits over top of Moore. Carson-Newman in front.
And the Frosty for the comeback of the year goes to football at Mars Hill.
Just like to thank the coaches, the Brotherhood, of course, and, of course, all students and faculty for voting for us, and good night.
Please welcome to the stage from women's soccer, Malia Kim, and from men's soccer, Ben Dukes.
The Frosty Awards for Newcomer of the Year are all about the fresh faces, the top transfers and the non-traditional freshmen who came in and made noise across the athletic department.
And when it comes to our women's transfers, they didn't just show up, they showed out, earning all SAC and all region honors.
Let's fire it up and meet the Frosty Award finalists for Female Newcomer of the Year.
The finalists for the Frosty Award for Female Newcomer of the Year are Santana Anderson, softball.
After transferring in from Limestone, Anderson quickly became a steady presence in the middle of the Eagle order. The junior recorded 10 multi-hit efforts, including a 2-homer day against Converse in February. Anderson has hit north of .320 for the year, with more than 30 runs batted in and 8 bombs.
5 goose from Rogers as Anderson lifts the next pitch deep to left. You can say goodbye to that one. Santana Anderson crushes one. A 3-run home run, and it's 7-0 Carson-Newman.
Hala Awad, tennis.
The everyday starter at number 3 singles for head coach Nate Gangelhoff, Awad went 8-2 in singles play during the spring season with a 7-4 mark in doubles with partner Leah McBride. Awad picked up a 3-set victory over her opponent from Coker in March to help the Eagles secure the upset victory over the Cobras.
Maria Del Mar Sarda Marti, tennis.
Going 16-1 in singles on the season, Mar, as she's known by her teammates and coaches, went on an impressive 15-match winning streak, which included 3 wins over opponents from ranked teams. Mar also went 10-3 in doubles with partner Emma Sanchez Jimenez.
Jennifer Sullivan, basketball.
The junior guard acclimated quite well in her first season in Mossy Creek. Sullivan scored 14 points per game and made 43% of her three-pointers. The conference's newcomer of the year and all-SAC first-team player scored in double figures 23 times and had 18 games with at least 3 assists.
Fakes a pass, now gives to Albie. Long skip, Sullivan the catch. 5 seconds, Sullivan recognizes, looks at the timer. Right-hand dribble to the basket, right-hand layup. Put some English on it and scored it.
Her best scoring game of the year came on January 15th when she poured in 29 points and made 11 baskets in a 32-point win over UVA Wise.
And the Frosty Award for Female Newcomer of the Year goes to Jennifer Sullivan.
Thank you for this award. There's really nowhere else I'd rather be. So thank you to my teammates and coaches, and go Eagles.
Please welcome to the stage from the women's basketball program, Michaela Alvey, and from the football program, Jake Cottle.
Our finalists for Male Newcomer of the Year have done everything from win national titles to strike out multiple batters for nationally ranked teams.
It's a stacked category that has a heavy-hitting linebacker and a sharp-shooting big man.
Here's the full breakdown, the finalists for the Frosty Award for Male Newcomer of the Year.
The finalists for the Frosty Award for Male Newcomer of the Year are Braden Illick, basketball.
CN's Sweet Shooting Stretch 5. ETSU transfer Braden Illick averaged double digits in his first season for Carson-Newman.
Back the basket on Browder. Backs him down. Got dispossessed. Illick the steal. Good defense by Braden Illick. Up the floor it comes to Nick Brinnigan, right wing. Drives inside on Owens. Kick out Illick out of the key. Illick double clutches three. Rattles it in.
Illick buried 54 threes on the year at a 38% clip. He scored double digits 22 times on the season and produced a trio of 20-point efforts.
Andre Morrison, track and field.
2 words describe Morrison's first year as an Eagle: national champion. The transfer broke the school record in the 60-meter dash not once, but 3 times, toppling 13-time All-American Devon Moore's name from the record book. His final time breaking the record this season came at the NCAA National Championship Heat, where he took home the crown with a time of 6.59 seconds, breaking the 6'6" barrier for the first time.
Cruz Temple, football.
Bentley, 2 each way, wide sides to the right. Seamer lined up to Bentley's right, takes the shotgun snap. Bentley pressured late by Cruz Temple. Temple has him, and he sacks him. Back at the 10.
Temple finished 3rd on the team in tackles at his linebacker spot. He tallied 61 stops on the year with 5.5 tackles for loss and 3.5 sacks. He also recovered a fumble.
Jackson Underwood, baseball.
As a weekend starter, Underwood has been one of Carson-Newman's more reliable pitchers this season. The junior's earned run average has been below 4 for the entire year, while tossing the 2nd most innings this season.
Another 0-2 to Caricato. Swing and a miss. Ball into the turf. Castellana tags him out. Jackson Underwood has his 2nd strikeout. And there's 2 away in the 5th.
And the award for Male Newcomer of the Year goes to Andre Morrison.
Thank you. Firstly, I want to thank God, my friends, family, and my teammates for the continuous support. And always remember, God is the greatest.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage from the Carson-Newman baseball program, Frankie Delgado and Eli Norris.
Our next category features a top day at the pool at a championship meet.
A near triple-double against a nationally ranked foe, plus a near-perfect pitching performance.
And don't forget about one of the fastest hat tricks in school history.
But there can only be one winner. Here are the finalists for the Frosty Award for Male Performance of the Year.
The finalists for the Frosty Award for Male Performance of the Year are Ben Dukes, Soccer versus Newberry.
Ben Dukes paced Carson-Newman's 8-goal eruption versus Newberry on October 23rd, scoring 3 of his team's 8 goals. He scored his 3 goals in exactly 20 minutes and 15 seconds, the 3rd fastest hat trick in the past 15 seasons. It's just the 4th time that a hat trick has occurred all in one half.
Handful of players for Newberry. A shot towards the left side of the net. It finds the back of the net. Another goal for Carson-Newman. And it's Ben Dukes for the 3rd time today. It's a hat trick for Ben Dukes.
Asger Hartvig swimming at the SAC Championship.
Hartvig wrapped up the regular season with record-breaking performances at the South Atlantic Conference Championships. The Denmark native set a new school record in the 100-yard breaststroke with a gold medal time of 53.60. He would go on to secure another gold medal, along with 3 silver, and be named the SAC Men's Elite 23 winner for his athletic and academic prestige.
Ryan Higgins, baseball versus Emory and Henry.
He had 2-2 the whole time, a swing and a miss, and Matt Hill goes down on strikes. 5th punch-out of the day for Ryan Higgins.
Higgins put together one of the most impressive pitching performances in Carson-Newman baseball's history on February 14th. The sophomore pitched 6 perfect innings. He didn't allow a base runner in the first 18 batters he faced in his first conference start of the year. The right-hander pitched 7 no-hit innings with 6 strikeouts in a 7-0 win over the Wasps.
Trey Hubbard, basketball at Lenore-Rhine.
Trey Hubbard was the star that stirred the drink in Carson-Newman's 114-111 2-overtime win at Lenore-Rhine. He matched his career high for points with 30 and reset his career high for rebounds with 11. He was 2 assists away from the 5th triple-double in school history with 8. He also had 4 steals.
He was onto the offensive end. Hubbard rolling to the rim, lays it in, count the basket, and a foul. Tough take, Trey Hubbard.
Hubbard connected on 11 of 12 free throws, including 3 with 1.7 seconds left in the second overtime session to seal the win.
And the Frosty goes to Ryan Higgins.
I just want to say thank you to my coaches, teammates pushing me every day, my parents for getting me here, and shout out my defense. Thank you.
Please welcome to the stage from Carson-Newman softball, Hayden Dye.
Look, we can't all make ESPN's top 10, but some of us definitely made the not top 10. Get ready to relive the best of our worst. Presenting the Hayden Dye highlight reel is the annual blooper reel.
The following is a presentation of the Illegal Courts Woodwork.
I want to be on live TV.
No.
I want to be on the news. You can be on the news.
Welcome to the Frosties, guys.
What's up, guys? What's up, Frosties?
We might actually make the blooper reel there.
Yes!
1-0. Swing and a miss. Oh, out of his shoes on that slider from Higgins.
Hi, my name's Jackson Sarrett. I'm a redshirt junior. Let's restart.
All right. You've done that again. What was your strategy in putting this thing together?
Yeah.
Amateur hour.
Presence with him, and then if we put Frankie in, you don't miss a beat with Frankie. He's a veteran of this squad and knows how to lead a staff.
I think our camera dinged. Hey, Aiden, will you zoom out of that camera a little bit? Aiden, zoom out of the camera. I think it backed up on us. It zoomed in and it moved to the left. You see that on my end, right?
Yeah, we look a lot closer.
Well, regardless, top to bottom, though, your batting order, we'll see if they figure it out. But top to bottom, I mean, Jenkins, 4 hits, 6 RBI. Trey Miller, 4 RBI.
3, 2, 1. Hi, my name is Jackson Sarek. I'm a redshirt junior pitcher from Knoxville, Tennessee. My interesting fact.
Will we start?
Let's restart. Please. 3.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Hi, my name is Lexi Lacey. Did you have your arm in there? Did you have your arm like that?
I don't think it matters.
No. Did they have their arms
It's like from here. It's from here up.
Okay, I'm not going to.
I just want a tight shot, just my mouth. Just talking. Just strictly only my mouth.
3, 2. You're good.
Was that bad? Was that bad?
It's fine. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Tyler Katz here with head coach Kat Collins on the Eagle Sports Network as Carson.
I'm going to do that clean again. How about that clap, Goss?
Okay, action. All right, here we go.
3, 2.
No better place to do homework than at the ballpark. Carson-Newman 3, shorter 3. A beautiful day for baseball.
In 2 games over in-state rival Tusculum. Coach, got a little birthday present right here. Happy birthday, Coach. And
Start down the chair. 3, 2, 1.
Hi, my name is Jackson Sarek. I'm a redshirt.
We'll start again.
Dude, read the board.
I'm trying.
It's there.
My eyes are moving. Oh, this one's it. This one's it.
I'll be here till 9.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage for the Carson-Newman Beach Volleyball Program, Trinity Hafey and Kylie Oldenburger.
Trust us when we say the category was loaded.
The women of Carson-Newman made themselves known on a national stage with their efforts this season.
Now we take a look at the finalists for the Frosty Award Female Performance of the Year.
The finalists for the Frosty Award for Female Performance of the Year are Blair Cherry, volleyball versus Lenore Ryan.
Almost earning a triple-double in a 5-set thriller is one thing. Almost doing it in a sweep of then-conference leading Lenore Ryan is another.
On the left side of your screen. Cherry sends it over. She finds the kill. It's her 7th.
Cherry found 39 assists, 11 digs, and 8 kills, coming just 2 kills shy from the feat. Her performance, which included a service ace, saw Cherry hit .438 as Carson-Newman sunk its talons into the Bears, handing LR its first 3-set loss of the season.
Megan Corcoran, swimming at the SAC Championships.
Corcoran tallied the second most points by a women's swimmer at the SAC Championship meet, accounting for 2 golds, 2 silvers, and 2 bronze medals. She got her golds in the 200 fly and the 400 IM, qualifying for nationals in both events as a result of her conference meet swims.
Sierra Rogers, softball versus Tusculum.
Entering a contest against a 1-loss and number 17 ranked in-state rival Tusculum, Rogers didn't waver, striking out 8 Pioneers while allowing just 1 hit. The seniors' efforts in the circle helped propel CN to a run-rule victory over Tusculum, handing the Pioneers their 2nd loss of 2025.
As Rogers re-engages with the slab, leans, fires the 1-2 home, swing and a miss, strike 3. Sierra Rogers lets out a yell as she strands the bases loaded.
Lindsay Taylor, basketball versus Anderson.
Knuckles skip left side, Rutherford catch 3, no good, offensive rebound, Taylor, 1 dribble, a pump fake, a shot up and in with the left hand. A vintage Lindsay Taylor game again in Holt. She's got 22 points and 16 rebounds.
Lindsay Taylor was terrific in Carson-Newman's 3-point win over Anderson on January 25th. The graduate student scored a game-high 22 points and made 11 of her 14 shots. Taylor grabbed a career-high 18 rebounds against the conference's top rebounding team. The 22 points and 18 rebounds was her 28th career double-double.
And the Frosty goes to Blair Cherry. Yay!
I just want to thank my coaches, Jeff and Kelsey, just for investing in me, and for my teammates, because none of this would be possible without you guys. Go Eagles!
Please welcome to the stage from the men's basketball program, Dave Goriansky and Ivaris Uosis.
A lot of things go into making a great coach.
They push us past obstacles we didn't even know we could overcome. They strengthen us spiritually and lift us up academically.
Let's meet the finalists for the Frosty Award for Coach of the Year.
The finalists for the Frosty Award for Coach of the Year are Kat Collins, beach volleyball.
Kat Collins led the Eagles to the first ever South Atlantic Conference Carolinas Tournament Championship and regular season championship.
Holy cow. It was just awesome. We had such a great weekend across the board, and definitely came down to the wire, which is exciting to look back on now, but in the moment, we were all shaken, and it's just a great day for us, and I couldn't be prouder of our team.
From March 7th to the SAC tournament, Collins had her team on a 17-game win streak to close out the regular season. Collins was named the SAC Coach of the Year.
Tom Griffin, baseball.
65 degrees 70. It was an absolutely beautiful day. We had a chance to stop at Buc-ee's after this. If we'd have won, we're stopping at Buc-ee's, the greatest place of all time, and now we got to go home and we're going to stop at Raceway. Nothing against Raceway, but there's nothing like Buc-ee's. And if we win, you stop at Buc-ee's. You lose, we go to Raceway. That's disappointing.
Picked to finish 7th in the conference's preseason poll, Griffin has coached his team to exceed those expectations in 2025. The Eagles have their most wins in a season since 2008 and produced their winningest season in South Atlantic Conference play as well. The strong regular season has Carson-Newman contending for an NCAA tournament berth as well.
Ashley Ingram, football.
Ashley Ingram won his first 7 games as Carson-Newman head football coach, the most ever by a first-year CN football mentor. He led the Eagles to a 4-win turnaround and an NCAA playoff appearance. The Eagles earned a Mountain Division title, while Jaden Sullins and Major Williams earned All-America honors.
We had to leave 5 or 6 hours late yesterday. We got in at midnight. We get to the hotel, and there's no power, and never came back on. And I said we can find an excuse or we can find a way, and we found a way.
Mike Mincy, women's basketball.
Kids really showed up this evening, not set the record straight, so to speak, but to let people that even keep up with this region that, we didn't play our best, and today we played much better, and we were very fortunate to come out with a win.
Coach Mincy led the Lady Eagles to the NCAA tournament for the 7th time in the past 8 seasons in 2024-2025. Of the program's 14 bids to the national tournament, 8 of them have come under the tutelage of Mincy. This year's team won its opening round game, securing NCAA tournament wins in back-to-back seasons for the first time in program history.
And the Frosty for Coach of the Year goes to Tom Griffin.
Well, first of all, I don't feel I'm worthy of this, and congratulations to the other coaches that were nominated. I do want to say I'm very grateful for this university, administration, faculty, and staff. Truly grateful for the players in our program, their dedication, what they do on an everyday basis. Grateful to our staff, grateful to the best trainer in baseball, Rachel Jackson. And yes, outstanding. And truly grateful for the SID department, the way they promote all the student athletes. Thank you.
Please welcome to the stage from Carson-Newman Volleyball, Blake and Blair Cherry.
Look, we love to be the favorites every time, but sometimes life likes to keep us humble.
Good thing we love proving people wrong, because this season we pulled off some upsets that left jaws on the floor.
Let's check out the finalists for Upset of the Year.
The finalists for the Frosty Award for Upset of the Year are baseball at Catawba.
Through 3 innings, the Eagles' offense was held without a base runner. After that slow start, everything then began to click very quickly. Carson-Newman scored 10 runs over the middle innings to create separation and defeat number 11 Catawba to start a series at Newman Park 10-5. It's CN's first road win over a ranked team since winning the series finale over number 9 Newberry in March of 2023. The win snapped Catawba's 11-game winning streak in conference play.
1-1 pitch with the infield in, and Miller crushes it out to left field. Dyer going back to the wall. Miller hits it off the top of the wall. See you later. A tray bomb in Salisbury makes it 10-4 Eagles.
Football versus Wingate.
Carson-Newman in its triple option attack only rushed for 47 yards against number 23 Wingate's vaunted defensive line. However, CN found creative ways to score, took advantage of Wingate miscues, and only committed 1 penalty after halftime to scoot away from Berktar Stadium with a 31-28 overtime win. The loss was Wingate's only regular season defeat.
Bradshaw to snap. It's back. Campbell's hold is down. Smith's kick is on the way. Smith's kick buried. It's good. Eagles win. A walk-off 34-yard field goal from Bennett Smith.
Men's basketball at Lenore-Rhine.
Hubbard slaloming over to Zhao, right wing. Zhao spins into the lane, leaps and lobs. Nick Brennigan, left corner, 3. Cash, baby, Brennigan. 84-80, Eagles by 4.
In a game that featured 11 ties and 12 lead changes, Carson-Newman got 3 free throws from Trey Hubbard with 1.7 seconds to go to finish off number 16 Lenore-Rhine in a double OT instant classic, 114-111. Carson-Newman became the first team this season to beat the Bears inside Shuford Arena. The win snapped LR's 9-game home winning streak, the 13th longest active streak in the nation.
Women's swimming versus Wingate.
Carson-Newman took down 7th-ranked Wingate 162-152 in its final meet of 2024. The Eagles were down by 3 points going into the 400-yard free relay. Olivia Muir, Emma Bowling, Megan Corcoran, and Ivanova Martina took first in the event to help flip the score in CN's favor and give the women their first dual meet win over the Bulldogs and a top 10 team.
And the Frosty Award goes to Women's Swimming versus Wingate.
I wasn't prepared for a speech, but shout out the coaches, shout out athletic training, Christian Ballant for everything he's done for the women's team. Thank you guys. Praise God.
Please welcome to the stage from the women's golf program, Ida Peterson and Anel Picot.
A great play can take all forms.
From a game-winning bucket in the final seconds to a rocket off a goal in soccer.
From Albert's Rosters to national championship runs, this category has seen it all through the years.
Let's look in these incredible moments from our Final Four for Play of the Year.
The finalists for the Frosty Award for Play of the Year are Andre Morrison, track and field.
It's a clean start. Gremling is out well in lane 4, but in lane 5, pulling away big time there is Andre Morrison of Carson-Newman. Morrison coming away with the victory. 6:59. Still off record pace, but a new personal best for him. His first time this season going below 6:60. And he gets the win, followed by Winfred Porter. A surprise right there from Catawba.
Tori Rutherford, women's basketball.
And one free throw is good. Rutherford, half-court heave. She banked it in! Tori Rutherford. Call up Sports Center.
Andrew Seibert and Jeremiah Carroll, football.
Seibert will kick from right to left toward the far sideline. Raises his right hand, pops it in the air, it bounces, Carson-Newman deflects it, and the Eagles have it! It is recovered by Jeremiah Carroll in Mars Hill territory. He batted it in the air, and this time, Carroll collects it.
Sherman Turner, football.
Left, he's pressured, the ball is out. It is scooped up by Sherman Turner. Turner has blockers along the right sideline. Turner, does he have the wheels? Tusculum is catching up. Turner's along the right sideline inside the 10. Turner is forcing his way into the end zone. Yes, he did. Strike the Piesman, baby. Touchdown, Carson-Newman. Big man scoop and score. 87 yards for Sherman Turner Jr. Get him some oxygen. Eagles have put 100 on the Pioneers.
And the Frosty goes to Andre Morrison.
God is the greatest.
All right. We've got a moment here. Look, get over here, Kat. This is your idea, and it's a brilliant idea. Kat, in her ingenious, let's move the table in front, boys. Let's move the table dead center, right here. Kat is Academic Athlete of the Year for a reason, and that's because she has great ideas. And she had a great idea, and she said, Cav, I want to raise some money for Make-A-Wish. I said, brilliant. But I also want people to get egg on their faces at the Frosty Awards. Brilliant idea. So we brought back the egg roulette. And we're going to let some people smash eggs on their faces for our own personal amusement. Who got the most dollars raised and is going to come up here and smash some eggs against their faces?
Well, our number one, to no surprise, was Jeff Boschman.
And who's he competing against?
Well, there was a really tight race between 2 and 3.
Right, who was 2?
Ryan.
And if you don't mind me asking, just for my own amusement and clarity, who was 3?
Tom Griffin.
How far off was Griff?
Like $20.
$20? I had to do the smelling salts. Let's keep it with these two. You can have the 20 just for Ryan. All right, gentlemen. I did not endear myself to the baseball program with that. Griff, you're welcome. All right. Ryan, if you would, take your place on this side of the table. Now, the rules to this are simple. Once you touch an egg, it's yours, and it goes on your forehead. I have not touched these eggs. Shelby is the one who presented these. These could be all raw, and you're toast. They're stinky, she said. So, Jeff, since you had the most dollars raised, we will give you the option to go first or second. It is 2 eggs. 2 eggs. Whoever cracks 2 eggs on their head that are both raw, that's the end of the game. So do you want to go first or do you want to go second?
If you got that $20, can I match that and smash them on Ryan's head?
I'll allow that.
Yes, you can totally do that.
All right.
Do you take Venmo?
We do, she does take Venmo.
Yes, we do take Venmo.
Oh, no. You have picked your first egg. Oh, hard-boiled. All right. Jeff.
I just smashed it on my forehead.
Yeah, just smash it on your forehead. Stand back. Oh! High drama here. Wow. Shelby, how many did you do?
All right, this is my $20 one. Come here.
Oh! Let's go! All right, Ryan.
All right. Truly trying my luck here.
This is not good. Oh! Whoever's the first to 2. Whoever's the first to 2. All right. Do we have any hard boils left? She doesn't know. All right, Jeff, big decision here. Go ahead.
Another one for Ryan. No. Come on.
You want to buy another egg for $20?
We'll buy another egg. Here we go.
Give them a round of applause, everybody. Let's look at the replay. Look at this. Oh, absolute devastation for Jeff. Ryan, what are you thinking here? Oh, man. Covered in egg. We didn't provide you ponchos. How evil are we? One more round of applause for Ryan and Jeff. Let's get back to handing out some Frosties. So please welcome to the stage from Carson-Newman football, Makai Brown and Christian Hicks.
So I know what it's like to come in and start as a freshman.
That's right, SAC Freshman of the Year, but now you're an old head. We have to remember what it was like to come in and perform from the start.
These freshmen didn't just start slow. They started fast and made a huge impact this season.
It's time to meet the finalists for the Frosty Award for Female Freshman of the Year.
The finalists for the Frosty Award for Female Freshman of the Year are Emerson Osmus, beach volleyball.
Osmus translated her indoor volleyball skills to the beach courts with a standout freshman campaign. With a 22-5 record, she and her partner Ava Fountain held down the twos pair for a majority of the season. Osmus earned SAC Pair of the Week honors along with being named second team all-conference. At the SAC tournament, Osmus, along with Fountain, earned an all-tournament award and played a major role in the beach volleyball team winning the conference championship.
Megan Corcoran, swimming.
Corcoran was honored as the SAC Women's Swimming Freshman of the Year following a pair of gold medal finishes at the SAC Championships. She went on to compete in 3 events at the NCAA Championships, earning first-team All-America honors in the 200 fly.
Maddie Hurst, volleyball.
Cherry for Hurst. It finds the free throw line in play, and Carson-Newman will take the second set 25-16.
Hurst was named both the SAC and Southeast Regional Freshman of the Year and earned her spot on the All-SAC first team. Hurst exploded out of the gates in her first year of high school. The Blaine, Tennessee native led Carson-Newman in blocks and hitting percentage while ranking second in kills. She had a season-high 19 kills in her 3rd career match at Union.
Addie Saunders, softball.
Saunders became an everyday starter midway through her freshman campaign and became a solid piece of the Eagle offense. The freshman hit .333 in 20 starts in the regular season, tallying 5 multi-hit efforts and 4 games with multiple RBI, including a season-best 3 hits and 3 RBI against Coker.
Gets a signal from the Eagle dugout and deals a 1-2. Wren slaps it towards second. Saunders applies attack. Throw to first. Is in time for a double play. What a turn by Addie Saunders to end the frame. A wise play to tag the runner.
And the Frosty goes to Megan Corcoran. Oh, now you want to scoot over? No.
I'm so thankful for this award. I'd like to thank my coaches and all my teammates, and Christian, of course. Thank you.
Please welcome to the stage from the Carson-Newman softball program, Macaulay Bailey and Kennedy Warder.
Our finalists for the Men's Freshman of the Year have made an instant impact on their respective teams.
Overall, they unquestionably have bright futures ahead of them.
Let's meet the finalists for Male Freshman of the Year.
The finalists for the Frosty Award for Male Freshman of the Year are Colton Kaysen, baseball.
Kaysen has tallied SAC and TSWA Pitcher of the Week honors within the first 4 weeks of starting his career at Carson-Newman. He leads the SAC in whip and wins and is second in the league in strikeouts per 9 innings. He has struck out 23 batters this year in games against nationally ranked opposition.
First pitch back up the middle. Kaysen gloves it. Throw to first. Like lightning. Blink and you missed it. Kaysen induces a line-out double play to end the frame.
Turk Daniels, football.
Daniels added all-region accolades to an already stocked trophy case. He was the South Atlantic Conference Offensive Freshman of the Year. Daniels is the first offensive lineman in the history of the league to win the award. Daniels mauled men up front all year long, becoming the first Eagle offensive lineman to start every game of his freshman season since 1999.
Rylan Jordan, track and field.
The SAC's Indoor Track Freshman of the Year, Rylan Jordan, has been an instrumental part of the 4x400 meter relay team that plays second at the SAC Indoor Championships. Rylan has developed individually as well, placing second in the 400 meters at the SAC Indoor Championships before blossoming in the outdoor schedule. He has set personal records in the 100 meters, 200 meters, and 400 meters, highlighted by a first-place finish in the 100 meters at the King Invitational.
Oluwatimi Williams, track and field.
Williams made an immediate impact on the Carson-Newman outdoor season, breaking school records in both shot put and discus throw. Williams' best discus throw of the season came at the King Invitational, achieving a distance of 54.69 meters. He currently ranks 10th in the world for discus throwers under 20 years old. Williams' best shot put came at the Lee Invitational with a school record 16.41 meters.
And the Frosty goes to Colton Kaysen.
I'd like to thank God, team, coaches, family, and friends. And then I'd like to give a special shout out to Ethan Patch for mentoring me through my freshman year. Thank you.
Please welcome to the stage for the men's golf program, Ian Schoonmaker and Stefan Spruce.
It's time for the team performance of the year. This goes to the team who absolutely destroys its competition.
And this isn't blowing out a team that's bad. This is absolutely dismantling a quality opponent.
We're talking about stepping on throats in an incredibly Christ-like manner.
Let's take a look at the finalists for Team Performance of the Year.
The finalists for the Frosty Award for Team Performance of the Year are men's basketball versus North Georgia.
3-on-1 ahead to Zhao. Zhao rolls inside and brings the Dragon out for a two-handed exclamation point.
Carson-Newman thumped top 10 North Georgia 89-68 in its final game before Christmas. The 21-point win is Carson-Newman's largest margin of victory over a nationally ranked foe. North Georgia boasted the Peach Belt's top scoring defense and top field goal efficiency defense. The Eagles set season highs for points allowed, 89, and shooting efficiency allowed, 57.4%.
Men's soccer versus Newberry.
Carson-Newman erupted for its most goals in a game in 17 years, annihilating Newberry 8-0. The scoring effort was the sixth most in a single game in program history. Carson-Newman scored its 8 goals in ridiculous efficiency, taking 22 shots, 14 of which hit the target. Ben Dukes led the way offensively with his 3 goals, while 6 different others scored in the 8-goal win.
Chip into the box. Great set piece. Shot on the right side. It's a goal. The 8th for Carson-Newman. What a moment. The bench will empty on a dog pile.
Volleyball versus Lenore Rhine.
Lenore Rhine came to Mossy Creek having a near-perfect record. The Bears had not been swept in a match all year. That all changed as the Eagles held LR to a hitting percentage of .164 and used career days from Emerson Osmus and Blair Cherry to break out the brooms against the Bears. Cherry was 2 kills away from a 3-set triple-double, and Osmus set her career high in hitting percentage at .467 with 15 kills.
The biggest upset for Carson-Newman so far this season. The fans are on their feet for Blair Cherry's serve. It's dug out. It's a service ace for Blair Cherry. Break out the brooms. It's time to clean up.
Women's basketball versus Glenville State.
74-44. Alvey tips the pass. A steal. Goes up, shoots, and scores, and one. Alvey attacking, getting after it again.
Playing in their first ever game on New Year's Day, the Lady Eagles put on a show demolishing Glenville State by 50, 114-64. The 114-point effort was a season high in scoring and the 5th most in a game in program history. The superb scoring day was highlighted by the program's 2nd most efficient day in school history. CN shot 64.8% from the field and was above 50% in each quarter. CN dished out 37 assists, 1 shy of tying the program record.
This Frosty goes to women's basketball versus Glenville State.
Thank everybody for coming out to that game because it was at 12 o'clock on New Year's and that wasn't fun at all. So, but thank you guys, thank our fans, and great job to our teammates.
I'm back because clearly once wasn't enough. Here's even more of our finest moments in athletic excellence. And by excellence, I do mean our best fails from the last year. The blooper reel has grown to now include a part 2. So if you thought you got off easy and weren't in part 1, tough. Roll it.
Hi, my name is Tori Rutherford. What am I? Am I a senior? Yes. Sorry, I didn't know what I was.
2-1 from Sarvis. Williams throws his hands at it and flies it into foul ground left side. And running out of room is Miller at third. And
they found the shamrock the last 2 or 3 snaps, buddy.
A ball will miss low for ball 1. Mars Hill bullpen watching along from the game. That's really the only way you can other than tuning in on Flow Sports.
My name is Jen Sullivan. I am a junior shooting guard from Knoxville, Tennessee, and natural fact about me is I'm an interesting blonde.
First base umpire. Problem.
What's up? My name's Lucas. I'm a freshman. My hometown is Johnson City. Yeah, screw that, dude.
I'm a freshman.
I'm a freshman. Okay.
You know, we can't let them get rolling with the 3 ball, and certainly can't give them a lot of offensive rebounds because that's one of the calling cards for a Coach Kim type team.
All right, best of luck Thursday.
Thank you.
Adam.
Sorry. Sorry about that.
That's Mike Mincy. I'm Andrew Rogers. This is the Eagles Sports Network.
Alrighty. Yo, who's your favorite coach?
Mike Mincy.
Why?
Good dude.
Good dude? Okay.
Good dude.
Who's your most entertaining coach then?
Tom Griffin.
Oh, yeah, I could see that. I'm always engaged when he's getting interviewed by you. I always like he likes to hit you a lot and stuff like that.
The accountability for each other's got to be high.
There's always been an emphasis on these midweek games, especially heading into this season.
Bed, sleep, nutrition, hydration, the keys right there, and then we look forward to a day of competing tomorrow.
Griff, I think the camera hates us. We're zoomed in again. I don't know what's going on over there.
You have a great night.
You too. Congrats on a 6-0 start.
Thank you, brother.
That's Carson-Newman head baseball coach Tom Griffin. I'm Andrew Rogers for the Eagles Sports Network.
This early season.
You're gonna have to say that again. I was doing so good.
The unfortunate news is that we have to start over.
No, you're joking.
Played forward here, and this is Rule's first touch as he brings it to rest and now points forward. There's a frisbee on the field, so he'll sling that to the sideline. Shaky start to this.
For Maury Robbins, second time Lexi's been in a pinch hitting scenario this afternoon. She rips the first pitch right side, but just foul.
Schneider, rather. Bevins passing it back and forth in sequence, interrupted by Carson-Newman, and it goes out of bounds.
Hello, my name is Tim. I'm from the Netherlands. Never mind. Yeah, 3, 2, 1.
My name is Maddie Knuckles. I'm a sophomore here at Carson-Newman. My hometown. Oh, why did I say my hometown? I'm from.
Yo gets the call. The 1-0 pitch to Dye is fouled off her foot, and the count moves 1-1. Dye shakes it off outside the batter's box. And We'll step back in and await.
For the Lady Eagles, who are shooting an astounding 68% from the field. First free throw for Lindsay's an air ball. She'll want that one back.
Special is that to share the court with your sister?
It's awesome. I feel like I've talked about that in every interview because that's just such a huge part of Carson-Newman. I feel like, okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
University was #1 thing, and being able to do nursing and do volleyball has been a huge part of it for me. But like I said, just being to play. I was so.
Room forward. Pascal across midfield, reverses it, and drills Lasry in the noggin. It goes all the way to the sideline. It's going to be a moment for him to regroup. He is up, but he just got hammered. Totally unintentional. Pascal was trying to.
All right, well, Andrew, we hope to see you after the game. Hope the Lady Eagles get a big win today, and yeah, we're done.
Please welcome to the stage from the swim programs, Emma Bowling and Will Humphrey.
Now, we've reached the highlight of the night, the Premier Awards. Our next 3 categories represent the pinnacle of achievement, honoring the absolute best among our men, women, and teams on campus.
The male athletes here at Carson-Newman didn't just show up, they had seasons that earned them national recognition and respect.
We move to the finalists for the Frosty Award for Male Athlete of the Year.
The finalists for the Frosty Award for Male Athlete of the Year are Jack Browder, basketball.
After being the only player in the SAC in the top 4 in scoring and rebounding, Jack Browder earned consensus all-region honors. With 14 double-doubles and a National Player of the Week honor under his belt, Browder also earned academic All-America honors. Additionally, he was named the SAC's Scholar Athlete of the Year.
Right wing, bounce feed inside, Browder right block through contact, he gets it to go off the window. 16 for Jack Browder.
Colton Kaysen, baseball.
Kaysen has been spectacular in his first season with the Eagles. The freshman starting pitcher won his first 11 career starts and leads all of D2 in wins this year.
1-2, swing and a miss. 11 Ks for Colton Kaysen against the #1 scoring offense in the South Atlantic Conference.
Kaysen has produced an earned run average below 2.5 for a majority of the season. The Benton native has complete game efforts in half of his starts and ranks top 20 nationally in strikeouts this season.
Andre Morrison, track and field.
Morrison made an impact from his very first 60-meter heat in an Eagles uniform. He broke the school record in the 60-meter sprint at the VMI Invitational, dethroning 13-time All-American Devon Moore from the record book. Morrison didn't stop there, breaking the school record again for a first-place finish at the Music City Challenge, and once more in the biggest heat in school history, where he secured the NCAA National Championship with a time of 6.59 seconds in Indianapolis in March.
Major Williams, football.
Bentley takes the snap, steps up, airs long, middle of the field. It's a jump ball. Major Williams high points it and has a pick at the 35. Williams returning it inside the 30 in the boundary right side, inside the 25, and he's finally wrestled down at the 22. Major Williams makes some sudden change happen.
Williams is the Carson-Newman football program's first 2-time All-American since 2019. The safety was 5th on the team in tackles with 53, registering 7.5 tackles for loss and a pick.
And the Frosty goes to Colton Kaysen.
Again, I'd just like to thank God and everybody that supported me, and also Ethan Patch.
Please welcome to the stage from Carson-Newman cheerleading, Emma Bolin, and from the baseball program, Evan Selich.
From All-Americans to Players of the Year.
This award goes to the woman whose entire body of work on the field of competition surpasses all of her peers.
The finalists for the Frosty Award for Female Athlete of the Year are
The finalists for the Frosty Award for Female Athlete of the Year are Macaulay Bailey, softball.
3-2 is a changeup that Bailey wallops right center field. Goodbye, Glow Ball. This game is tied.
Following impressive freshman and sophomore seasons, Macaulay Bailey has delivered again in her junior season. The Cross Plains native became the program's leader in home runs on March 1st against Southern Wesleyan and has continued to add to that tally, hitting 15 or more home runs for the third consecutive season. She is also already the program record holder for RBI.
Megan Corcoran, swimming.
Corcoran burst onto the scene in her freshman season, delivering a historic year for the Eagles swimming team. The Florida native earned an invitation to the NCAA Division II Swimming and Diving National Championships, qualifying in the 200 fly, 200 IM, and 400 IM. Corcoran was a first-team All-American selection in the 200-yard fly. At the SAC Championship, she set a new school record in the 200 fly with a first-place time of 1:59.33 and captured gold in the 400 IM.
Hayden Dye, softball.
Dye has been one of the conference's top hitters in 2025. Her .460 batting average is top 3 in the SAC and top 8 all-time for a single season in CN history. She has hit 6 bombs and driven in 44 runs en route to all SAC honors. She has 18 multi-hit games this season and a career-long 26-game reached base streak.
As Vogel twirls and deals, Dye rockets it left center, and that ball is out of here. A 2-run home run for Hayden Dye.
Maddie Hurst, volleyball.
Hurst showed excellence in not one but 2 positions in the fall this season, earning first-team All-SAC honors and being named the conference's Freshman of the Year.
Sent over. Blair Cherry for Maddie Hurst. It pinballs around and lands out.
Hurst ranked second on the team with 2.81 kills per set and led the team in blocks, totaling 102 blocks for just under a block per set on the season.
And the Frosty goes to Macaulay Bailey.
Well, it's been a while since I've been up here. Just kidding. I just want to say thank you to my teammates, thank you to my coaches and my parents, and, obviously God. And I would also like to give a shout out to the little kids that I teach down the street at Venom Sportsplex. They make me a better player, and they keep me going every day. So thank you.
Please welcome to the stage from the Carson-Newman cheer program, Emmeline Hamer and Ashlyn Nichols.
And just like that, we have come to our final award of the night.
As per tradition, we close with honoring the top team on campus for the 2024-25 season.
It's time to meet the finalists for the Team of the Year.
The finalists for the Frosty Award for Team of the Year are baseball.
Carson-Newman baseball has its most wins in a season since 2008. The Eagles got off to their best start in program history by winning their first 10 games of the season. They had much success at home as well, beginning the home schedule 10-0, the best home start in the program's modern history. The early success is carried throughout the entire season. Entering the year, CN was winless over the last 20 years in series against top 10 teams. That changed when Carson-Newman won 2 out of 3 games against both number 6 Florida Southern and number 7 Lenoir-Rhyne. The impressive season has the Eagles vying for an NCAA tournament berth for the first time in 17 years.
Beach volleyball.
Carson-Newman Beach Volleyball put together a historic 2025 season, winning the first ever South Atlantic Conference Carolinas regular season and tournament titles. The team finished the season with 3 all-conference pairs. CN won 17 straight matches from March 7th to April 17th.
Football.
Carson-Newman football bolted out of the gates on a 7-game winning streak for the program's best start in 21 years. The Eagles finished the season 9-3 while hoisting the Mountain Division Championship. CN earned a spot in the NCAA playoffs for a 17th time and made a 31st trip to postseason play overall.
Women's basketball.
Carson-Newman women's basketball made an NCAA tournament appearance for a 7th time in 8 years, beating Anderson 75-71 in the opening round. The win gives the program back-to-back years with NCAA tournament wins for the first time in school history. The Lady Eagles saw Jennifer Sullivan and Lindsay Taylor earn all SAC honors while finishing 2nd in the league.
And the Frosty Award for Team of the Year goes to beach volleyball.
Come on. We couldn't have done it without the support of our coaches, strength staff, and the trainers, so thank you so much, and praise God.
We'll close our ceremonies with a benediction, so please welcome to the podium Carson-Newman Volleyball's Grace Akerd.
All right, please bow your heads. Dear Lord, thank you for this opportunity for all our athletes to gather together to celebrate our hard work and our victories, and laugh at all the slip-ups we've made along the way. You've blessed all of us with our abilities and allowed us to honor you with them at this level. Thank you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Now, one note, if you won an individual award, all of our men's and women's winners, we would like you to come to the stage for pictures. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for attending our 12th annual Frosty Awards. Clear the aisle because Adria needs her father. Good night. Roll credits. We're out. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.